Hey guys, it's Mark from North 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. We're back here on Stoco Lake. There's the boat launch in the background. It's pretty windy. It's supposed to die down. So we're just going to go fishing for a bit, and hopefully we avoid thunderstorms, and hopefully the wind dies down, and hopefully it will be productive. You know, that's about it. You want safe time on the water, productive time on the water. It's about all you can ask for without being greedy. So, yeah, let's hope we can catch some fish on this evening night grind. It's probably gonna be like Moira last week, but if I don't go out tonight, I probably won't go out again until Friday. And I'd like to stockpile a couple of these videos because, if we're being honest with each other, this really has made me more productive in my life. Is going out like once a week during the weekday, just for a couple hours. You know, I think it's like 5:40. So maybe I'll be out for 2 hours and change or something, and I'm just kind of trolling to the other side where the wind's coming from, and we'll just kind of see what we can accomplish, if we can accomplish anything. Hopefully we can. So let me rig up. Might be more attuned to throw a... Did I remember that? Hopefully I remembered my missile D-bomb stuff, because I'd probably be more apt to throw a drop shot rig and a Ned rig tonight with the hot temperatures. Thank you guys. Let's get some fish tonight. Alright guys, so we're kind of at this rock point. I'll throw a drop shot around for a bit, then I'll play around the river for a bit. But yeah, we're pretty much at the other side of the bank. It only took about 15 minutes on the trolling motor on high. I don't even think I have my outboard keys with me, but not that it matters. Stoco's not a very big lake, so yeah, hopefully we get some fish. And you know, they say that fishing doesn't add any time to your life, or take away any time to your life, because you'll just live longer. And it's somewhat true in a sense where, like, a lot of, I think in Europe now, fishing is can be, you can have a doctor's note for going fishing, and it's just a giant de-stressor for most people. You know, you get in a tournament angling and stuff like that, and it's probably not as de-stressing as just fun fishing right here. Like, I have no expectations today. You know, I would like to catch a fish to make this video a little more digestible to the audience, but at the same time, whatever happens today is better than sitting at home watching TV. My rod's horribly tangled. But anyways, when you are out on the water, guys, always make sure you're wearing sun protection. Always wear pants that are SPF protected if you can. I mean, you know, once or twice a year, 1 or 2 sunburns ain't gonna kill you. But I mean, if you do it every day in and out, make sure you're fully protected. I got a hoodie on. I wear my sun gloves. I don't always wear my sun gloves, but apparently the back of your hand is much more susceptible to skin cancer. So I'm always I try to be pretty safe with regards to protecting myself from the sun, because it's not like what it was. My mom's always like, the sun's not like it was when I was a kid, and you know what, she's right. It's not like, the sun's not like what it was when I was a kid. So bundle up if you're going to be out on the water. Don't, you know, almost all professional fishermen, bass fishermen anyways, are going to get skin cancer at some point, which is a sad statistic. So, you know, I'm not professional, so I hope that I don't get skin cancer, but I'm trying to take a couple preventative measures, like wearing the right protective clothing. And that's my rant. So let's get back to fishing. Well guys, if I'd known how windy it was going to be, I probably wouldn't have come down this river channel, but I thought it would be pretty calm. But not too calm. This is actually pretty much right where I've caught my biggest smallmouth ever, which was probably a spawned out 6-pounder. Thing was, had a bite. Getting little bites. I think they're little panfish. But my biggest smallmouth I've ever gotten actually came from this lake, which is pretty crazy. Got it on a Gary Yamamoto 5-inch swim bait. Of all things. I never didn't have a scale on me. Never weighed it, but figure it was about 22, 23 inches long. And normally I would have just turned around as soon as I saw how windy it was, but there's a gentleman fishing underneath the bridge, and I had just, like, you know, he stopped casting for me, obviously, and I asked him how fishing was, and he's like, not very good, and I'm like, I hear you. So I don't really want to go back and ruin his fishing again, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit longer, and maybe he'll be gone. Give him about 20-30 minutes before I go back and ruin his fishing again. But yeah, this is a super tough day. I think I've had a couple bites in these lily pads here, but I think it was like a super calm day, and I had 2 people with me, or like another person with me. I think throwing a frog would have been the way to go. I think I can just envision like putting the trolling motor on like half speed or something, and just like speed casting frogs over this lily pad, or maybe one person punching, I don't know. But it looks like there's some timber in the water right over there, so I'm gonna cast at that and I'll work my way back home. If I'm going to guess, if I'm going to catch any fish tonight, it will probably be near the rocks, and hopefully the weather dies down when I get there. But at least we were fishing a new section of Stokoe. I've missed a muskie in here as well. One year I missed a muskie at the boat, not giant, maybe 30 something, on a whopper plopper. Yeah, anyways guys, so yeah, let's hopefully my luck turns around and we start being a little bit more productive. Alrighty, we ain't getting skunked today, boys. Whew, thought this was going to be my first skunkerino. We did it. Was I recording? I was recording. There we go. Ooh, this guy inhaled her. Alright, buddy, we're going to let you go in a second here. Here we go, a little 13-incher. Alright. I was like, today's the day I get skunked. But then I was like, not today. Giant. What are you? Other than a friggin' giant smallie. Woohoo! Not a giant, but a good 2-pounder. There we go, guys. Woohoo! There we go, 2 keepers tonight. If you would just calm down here, buddy. There we go. Picture-worthy fish. And I was recording, I hope. Yep. Alright guys, that's probably not even 2 pounds, but he's a chunk. There we go. Whew, that was tough. We're pretty much back at the boat ramp. 2 tonight. We got that guy on the big text there, and it was a grind out there, but I'm happy I got out, and I guess I'm happy that I caught some fish. So there we go. Next up, I guess I'll be going to the cottage Friday. I think, what's today, Tuesday? Man, dog days of summer are here. I'm just, bundle up in that sun. Alright guys, we're gonna make a few more casts, but we're pretty much done. We'll see if we get any more by the time we get to the dock. Well guys, that's it for this evening's grind. We got 2 fish. Some healthy time on the water, I guess. What to say? You know, I didn't think I would get that last fish. I cast it under that dock, and there's like 12 seagulls under there. Usually when there's a bunch of birds on top of a dock, or, you know, a heron by the shoreline, bass don't really stick around. But he was a decent sized one, so maybe they wouldn't have, maybe, I guess he didn't figure like they were gonna scare him. I don't know. But yeah, that's the video for tonight. Just gonna dock the boat up here, and then get the truck and trailer and call her a night. So there we go. Better than staying home, I guess. So thank you guys for watching, and take care.